Alright, so this is going to be how to hold and set up a border with smoke on every site. The first site we're going to be going to is going to be Armory, Lockers, and Archives. This is the most played site on this map, especially in Ranked, and also Pro League gets played very commonly. But bringing a shield for this site is very helpful, because then you can put it facing the main wall, and it'll allow you to get angles once they open up the wall. So the first thing you're going to want to do, other than reinforcing, would be putting the shield down here. The shield allows you to play and contest the window and the main wall. You're going to want to shotgun across this if you bring a mirror or an ACOG. If you don't have these things, that you might be at a disadvantage if you open that, because obviously many attackers are going to have ACOGs. And reinforcing this will allow you to play in small office without getting wall banged. And shotgunning this will give you angles onto people's feet. Barricading this door allows you to not get killed from top metal if they try to rush it in. Double punching it, you don't have to, but then it allows you to rotate easier. Shotgunning above this allows you to throw smoke canisters into both sites. And this is the main purpose of smoke, is to deny plant, and those are the two common plant spots that you'll be denying. You'll be playing right in here most likely, and unless you have to rotate out and throw in this, that's where one of the default plant spots is for this site, and they won't be able to plant there right on that reinforced wall if they're getting smoked out. The next spot we're going to be going to is Ventilation Workshop. You're going to want to bring barbed wire for this site, most likely, and that's because the shield isn't as useful on this site. The only spot that you could put it is facing the main door, but even then they're able to ash it very easily, and making this rotate here is very common, very default. Make it big so that you can run through it easily. If you make it a jump hole or a small rotate, the other team might have the advantage on you if you have to try to push in. Putting barbed wire on main is very helpful. That allows you to know if they're trying to push in, even if they break it right away. Shotgunning above this will allow you to smoke out the site of ventilation very easily from in workshop. That way, if they get into the site, you're able to deny the plant or just deny them making a move. Shotgunning above is going to be helpful if your teammates are playing up there, but if you have somebody playing in ventilation on your team, it might not be the best idea, because you can get killed from above very easily. So this is like where you're going to want to throw your smoke from, and that at that angle, if they're planting, and it'll get in there and they won't be able to plant in default. And the next spot we're going to be going to is going to be customs. Once again, you're going to want to bring barbed wire, and that's because barbed wire is great for smoke, and usually, it allows people like Bandit to bring a nitro, and then they might be able to get a free kill on somebody above, whereas your shield isn't very much doing anything for your defense.
Protect the bombs.
So other than reinforcing right away, you're going to want to make this rotate. This rotate allows you to rotate from this window right behind me to get into a site right away. Reinforcing this so you don't get wall banged from either side, whichever side you're playing it on is very good. Putting barbed wire here allows them to not, when they jump in, to not be able to move as quickly, and it'll alert you that they're even in. Opening up this smoke hole is good. You gotta position it right, but it's not that hard of a throw, and it'll gas them out if they try to plant in that little area. Right in front of that wall, that entrance will be castled off most likely, and then making this rotate will allow you to jump in easily and contest through behind the bomb if needed. So the last site we're going to be going to is Bathroom Tellers. This site is the least commonly played out of all the sites on this map. especially in ranked. Ranked, it's very hard to hold because some teams might be able to just play dumb and get into sight right away. So first, you're making this rotate hole allows you to play in main and get out of into main really easily. And shotgunning above these walls is not as useful as other sites, but still might give you an advantage for smoking if they try to take the site. This rotate is, if you're going to play inside of workshop, you might want to do this. This way you can get in and out of bathroom very quickly, but if you want to reinforce those walls and just deny them another spot, that might be a better play. Most of your team on this site will be playing upstairs, so you have to make rotates up here. Opening up this hatch allows you to drop back into sight very easily. And then making this rotate, especially if your team is playing in workshop, will be very useful. And then opening the hatch in that site, or in that spot, right here. That way you can drop down into vents really easily. And that's about it. Thanks for watching.